We're outside of a McDonald's. There's fast food workers who are coming out here for a press conference, and they're about to announce a strike for April 15th.
Okay. Be a strike on this store or a number of stores?
There'll be strikes on fast food restaurants all over the Twin Cities metro area. So fast food workers all over the Twin Cities metro area will be going out on strike, and they'll be joined by home healthcare workers, airport workers, adjunct professors. There's going to be professors or workers from many different industries who are coming out.
This is not just McDonald's.
Right.
About how many places are you going to be at?
They're expecting nationwide for there to be about 60,000 workers who are out in the streets on April 15th. Locally, we're going to be out at University of Minnesota for a rally at 4:30 and marching to the McDonald's in Dinkytown, and we're going to be sending people out to 10, 15 different restaurants all over the metro area to talk to workers.
Well, your total estimate for the metro area is 15 stores? 15 locations?
I actually don't know those numbers offhand. I can ask.
Okay. So, and the issue is?
The fast food workers are standing up for $15 in union rights.
What's a fast food worker make now?
Most workers are making right around minimum wage here in Minnesota. It's $8 an hour, maybe $8.50 is $8 to $8.50 is what workers are making.
Are they affected by the tip issue?
No, most fast food workers don't get tips, at least from what I've heard.
Name, please.
Nombre, por favor.
Mi nombre es Rosa Pérez García.
Rosa Pérez Garcia.
And where do you work?
¿Dónde trabaja?
En McDonald's in Uptown.
Where?
McDonald's in Uptown.
Uptown, okay. And why are you out here today?
¿Por qué estás aquí hoy?
Porque queremos que nos paguen más y estamos ahorita listos para ir a la manifestación que va a ser en abril 16. 15, perdón. Abril 15.
So we're here today so that we get paid more, so we get a better wage, and we're here today to say that we are ready to go out on strike on April 15th.
Okay, and you're planning to go on strike?
¿Estás planeando para hacer la huelga?
Sí,
yes.
Estamos listos.
Yes.
Both.
Mi nombre es Eden Ramírez y estamos también luchando para tener un mejor futuro. Queremos vacaciones pagadas, queremos que nos paguen un buen salario y estamos queriendo el futuro de nuestros niños jóvenes que vayan a trabajar donde estamos trabajando otros, que les paguen mejor que a nosotros.
So my name is Eden Ramirez. We are out here today because we're fighting for better wages. We're also out here fighting for paid sick days, paid vacation, and we're out here fighting for a better future for our children.
What is your current wage, if you don't mind?
¿Cuál es el salario que usted gana ahorita mismo?
$9.
We just have our banner. $9.
Okay, and yours is same?
¿Y tu sueldo cómo es?
8.75.
$8.75.
No?
Can you read?
Okay, how old are you?
8.
Why are you out here?
Because my mom wants us to come and because we need more money for the house. I think that's what she told me.
My name is Deb Housey.
And what do you do?
I am a PCA, personal care attendant.
Okay, and where do you work?
I work at All Home Caring.
Where is that located?
That is located on Central, 41st and Central.
Okay, and you're participating in the rally today.
Yes, I am.
Why?
Because it's very important for me that fast food workers and we unite to form a union, which we have done that. In 2013, 2012, we started forming our union for PCAs. We was victorious in 2014 in August, and now we have formed a union for all PCA workers, and now it's for fast food workers for us to unite. I'm here in support of them the $15 an hour.
Okay. And with PCA, you did negotiate a higher wage?
Oh yes, we did.
What is the wage at the minimum wage for PCA now?
The minimum wage is $9 and up, but we have negotiated to $10.75 and $11 an hour right now.
Okay.
Which it should be higher. That is just a start.
Right. Okay. And your name was?
Deborah Housey, H-O-W-Z-E.
Spell my last name again.
H-O-W-Z-E.
Okay, thank you very much.
Not a problem.
Lauren Canales.
Okay, spell your last name.
Canales.
What year are you?
I'm a second year.
Okay, what are you majoring in?
Political science, gender, sexuality, women's studies, and religion.
Hi there, you work out at the airport.
Yep, I work at the airport.
And what was your name, please?
Rhonda Jama.
Okay, and what kind of hours do you work?
Well, I work 12 hours a week, and that's not enough. And I have 2 kids, and one is coming in away. And I take 3 buses just to get there. And $8 an hour is not enough. And
Are you limited to $12, 12 hours, or is that what you...
well, they had people their hours cut off, and recently they just got it back. But due to that, I come the babysitters off. Now I don't have anybody to hold my kids, but I do want to work more hours.
How long have you been working at the airport?
I started middle of October. So it's not easy. It's very hard. I love my job and everything, but I know they could do better with benefits and with higher wages. Especially people who have families, worry about their kids. You can't even make a plan to go anywhere or to even save up money. We just live paycheck to paycheck.
Do you have any other benefits? Or is it straight hour?
Well, I do get Medica
had a lunch meeting
food,
for the planning
because
agenda for the next
kids
big
need
meeting.
diapers. They need a lot of
talked to them
stuff.
again about the 15th.
And raising 2 kids and having one in a way, it's very hard. And I'm due June 26th, so it's coming up soon.
Yeah.
So it's going to be very stressful thinking about do I have enough money or not. And even if you have a spouse, it's still you have to have 2 jobs.
All right, so thanks everybody for being here. My name is Veronica Mendez Moore, and I'm with CTUL, Centro de Trabajadores Unidos en Lucha. So for the last many months, CTUL has been organizing with fast food workers all across the Twin Cities. And not only that, but we've been organizing together with a nationwide movement where thousands and thousands of fast food workers in hundreds of cities have been standing together demanding justice, demanding $15 an hour, demanding the right to form a union without fear of retaliation. So we're here today because for too long, huge corporations like McDonald's have been getting richer and richer, where the CEO of McDonald's is making $9,000 an hour, while at the same time the workers who provide service to their clients are making $8 an hour. Is that fair? No. So that's why workers have been standing up. That's why workers have said this is not right. It's not even sustainable, and we're not going to allow this injustice anymore. So workers are standing up. On April 15th, workers across industries, not just in fast food, but in home health care, at the airports, in retail janitorial, childcare workers, adjunct professors, Walmart workers are going to be standing up all over the country to demand the same thing, to demand $15 an hour, to demand the right to form unions without fear of retaliation, and to demand a voice on the job. So today I would like to introduce some of the folks, the brave men and women that are leading this fight. I want to introduce Blanca, who works at this here McDonald's, to talk about why she's fighting.
Hola, mi nombre es Blanca González y yo trabajo en este McDonald's y estoy aquí.
Hello, my name is Blanca Gonzalez and I work here at this McDonald's.
Estoy aquí en esta organización para luchar por un salario justo, porque creo que merecemos más por nuestro trabajo.
And I'm here today and I'm with this organization because we're fighting to win better wages because we deserve more for the work we do.
Y estamos en la lucha para tener un salario justo y una unión de trabajadores para que luchemos, porque yo creo que merecemos algo mejor para nuestras familias.
And we're fighting to have $15 an hour, and we're fighting to have the right to form a union because I believe we deserve more and our families deserve better.
Para que tengamos beneficios como vacaciones y días de enfermedad pagados.
So that we could win benefits like family, like vacation and like paid time off to be with our families, paid sick days.
Es por esa razón que estamos aquí y es por eso que hacemos huelga.
So that's the reason that we're here today, and that's the reason we're going on strike.
Y que ese 15 de abril vamos a hacer huelga y todos vamos a estar unidos con algo mejor.
So this April April 15th, we're going on strike, all together, united for a better future.
Así como yo, hay muchos trabajadores que estamos en la lucha y este 15 de abril vamos a estar yo y otras 1000 personas en la lucha.
And just like myself, there are other workers that are facing the same conditions. So on that day, on April 15, thousands of workers are going to stand together, and we're going to be in this fight together.
Para que nuestra voz sea escuchada este 15 de abril, vamos a estar para que nuestros trabajos sean mejor valorados y mejor pagados.
And this April 15th, we're going to stand together so that our voices are heard, so that our work is valued.
Que vamos a seguir en la lucha y que no vamos a descansar hasta que ganemos a 15 la hora.
And we're going to stay in this fight, and we're not going to stop until we make $15 an hour.
Y que estamos emocionados porque cada vez se unen más trabajadores en la lucha.
And we're excited because every time we do this, more workers get involved in the fight.
Porque se unen personas no nomás de comida rápida, también hay trabajadores del aeropuerto, de Walmart, de las universidades y gente que cuidan personas en sus casas.
And because it's not only us fast food workers, but we're being joined by airport workers, by people who, home care workers, by Walmart workers, by workers at the universities.
Y que nuestro movimiento CTUL nos apoya en cada momento para seguir en la lucha.
We know that we stand together as CTUL in this struggle.
Y que vamos creciendo y vamos agarrando fuerza para ganar.
And we keep growing and we're going to win.
Y que no nos daremos por vencidos hasta que ganemos a 15 la hora.
And we're not stopping until we win. Gracias. All right, thank you, Blanca. So as Blanca said, there are many other workers that are involved in this struggle. Low-wage workers are standing up across industries, and we want to invite up someone who works out at the airport to talk about why she's fighting, Rhonda Jama.
Hi, my name is Rhonda Jama. I work at AirServe. I work at AirServe employee, and that's the airport. And we do wheelchair assistant, helping agency or employees, and then we take them to gate. And if you're a disability or if you need a wheelchair assistant, we're there to help you. And I like my job. We all like our job, and the airport is a nice place to work. The problem is we get $8 an hour, and we work so hard taking them there to their gates and doing things that they need. And we should get more than $8 an hour. We should get $15 an hour, and with benefits. And I'm here today to support the fast food workers, and we're also going to join with them with their strikes to basically get $15 an hour and more than that. So, all right, thank you, Rhonda. All right, so next up we have Deb Housey, who's a home health care worker who's also fighting.
All right, mighty caregivers. I'm Deb Housey, and I am a PCA, personal care attendant. We just formed our union in 2014 in August. That was victorious for us. I'm standing together today with the home care workers, with the fast food workers, with the airport workers, and Walmart workers. Those of us who get low-paying jobs, we all should get $15 and more.
Right.
A CEO, the bosses are making $9,000 an hour. Could you imagine that? That is some people who make only that in a year. $13,000 and they're making $9,000 an hour versus $13,000 a year. Something's wrong with that program. We are fighting the bosses. The bosses need to know that we need $15 an hour and more. We need and not to live the paycheck to paycheck. That is just a bottom that needs to be risen. And I am here with fast food workers, the former union. I hear that in Burnsville, they are making, what's wrong with this program? They're making $15 an hour. Burger King is making $15 an hour. I'm a home care worker. I only make $11 an hour. Something's wrong with that picture. You know, we are invisible. The invisible worker who works harder than anybody, keeping our people at home. We save this state many millions of dollars. Fast food workers work hard 24 hours around the clock, $8 an hour. What's wrong with that picture? When their bosses and this government should be ashamed of themselves, knowing that people are eating out every day. If it wasn't for us, you know what? If we went on strike, they'll see who the workers are. We are the workers. We are the one who make them rich. And you know what? When the workers go on strike, that means that they know they got a problem. That means that we are standing up, speaking out, fighting back for our rights. And it's only justice that we get $15 an hour plus $15 an hour. This economy is built off the backs of poor and working families. And we deserve to have $15 an hour. That's just a start. If they could make $9,000 an hour, surely we could make $15 an hour. What's wrong with this picture? It has to be fixed. It's time that we stand up, speak out, fight back. If we don't buy food, they don't make money. So you know what? Do you think they really want this country to go on strike? Fast food workers, home care workers, Walmart workers, airline workers. If the airlines do not get somebody to push the wheelchairs, do the baggage and all that, they are what? They are grounded. Until who? Do you think the CEO? Do you think those bosses is going to? No, they're going to fix the problem. And the problem is the workers are tired of being exploited. It is time we get what we deserve. $15 an hour, that is nothing compared to $9,000 an hour, $11,000 a month. Billions and billions of dollars are off the backs of poor and working people across this state, the US of A. We need to stop this stuff. So let's unite. Let's stand up, speak back, and fight for home care workers, for fast food workers, for airline workers, for Walmart workers, those who work in the warehouses and stuff. I'm glad that we are here today, letting you know that we're going to go on a strike. So don't buy fast food till we get what? $15 an hour and more. Stand up, speak out. Power to the people. We the people. We the people. We the people.
Right. Thank you, Deb. So fast food workers, home care workers, airport workers, all low-wage workers across the country are fired up, and they're not going to take it anymore.
That's right, we fired up.
Won't take it no more. We're fired up.
Won't take it no more.
We're fired up.
Won't take it no more.
We're fired up.
Won't take it no more.
That's right. And now, not only are thousands of workers standing up across the country, but their communities are standing up to back them up, to stand with workers and say that the injustices that workers are facing impact our communities, they impact our schools, they impact our churches, and we're all standing up for a better future for our communities. So I want to invite up Pastor Doug Mork from Cross of Glory Lutheran Church to say a few words.
Thank you, and I am indeed proud to be invited and to be here and to be standing with these workers who, in the very best traditions of our country, are shaping the future for our families, for our neighborhoods, for our communities. You know, the reality of our current economy is it's been built for those at the top, and more jobs, the fastest growing sectors of the economy, the places where jobs are growing the fastest are in these places where people are being paid the least, where schedules are terrible, where workers are making $8 an hour, where you know, people can't get enough hours to make a decent living, where benefits are not strong. And at the heart of that, growing out of that long tradition of workers organizing that has helped to shape this country, that has helped to offset power in such a way that we can build just communities. Once again, these workers are standing together, shoulder to shoulder, and calling for $15 an hour and the right to have a union in their workplaces. The faith community all across the country stands with these workers and is proud to stand with these workers. There's many thousands of faith community members all across the country right now who are fasting, who are on the fast for 15, who are standing in that way in support of these workers. We, particularly in the Christian community right now, we are entering Holy Week, and one of the things that we are most reminded reminded of in this week by the events of this week and the cross that we gather around. One of the things the cross reminds us is that this is a deeply broken world, and that God has called us to make a difference, to live lives that matter, that God has promised to walk with us in the midst of those struggles. It's what we remember this week as we gather around this cross. These workers need to know that the faith communities of all kinds, all across the country, stand with them and take tremendous inspiration in the stand that they're making, and we'll do our best to support and to continue to share in these values, for they are our faith values as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Dad. All right, so also students at universities across the country are also standing together with workers and are also standing together for their own rights. I want to invite up Lauren Canales, a student from Augsburg.
All right, so something that we don't, usually think about are the struggles that students go through. Something that I've noticed just even at my own college is being alongside of my peers. A lot of peers are saying that they're tired because they're working, or they're not able to enjoy a lot of activities on campus, or are able to join a lot of organizations or any type of programs on campus because they're out there helping their parents with another part-time job, or going home and taking care of their little brother and sister, taking them to the bus stop in the morning. So they're missing out a lot on their education. A lot of students are leaving school early or not being able to take opportunities to meet with professors because there's not enough time in the day because they're out there helping their parents. As well as a student, I think we forget to think about too the opportunities that are not necessarily out there for us after we're done with college. We like to paint a pretty picture that we're going to have some type of fabulous career or job out there, and in reality, we don't think about how many of our community members and neighbors are actually in McDonald's or airlines or Burger Kings and Walmarts that are students or recently graduated students who do have some type of higher education diploma, and they're also making less than $15 an hour, which obviously isn't even a standard of living type of thing that people want to be doing. And so as students, we do definitely want to stick up for our peers, our parents, and our neighbors, because they are the ones who are helping us and supporting us. And that's, I think, the most that we can do as students as well, is to speak out for other peers and our parents.
All right. Thank you, Lauren. So what folks have said, on April 15th, thousands of workers across the country, thousands of workers here in the Twin Cities will be standing together. Fast food workers will be going on strike demanding $15 an hour in union rights. We invite you all to stand with workers, stand with your communities, and workers know, like Blanca said, if we stick together and we don't stop fighting, we can win. Am I right? See